Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think I just witnessed the best movie of 2012, and I'm about to bring you the review right now. Not only was the atmosphere amazing tonight, but I got an opportunity to meet a lot of my fans. From young to old, I love you all. Thanks for the support, and I'll see you at the next show. Before I dive into these actors' performances, the most important question to answer is, how did VJ do? Well, here's what the crowd thought. Honestly, guys, VJ was awesome in this movie. This is his best performance in a long time. This guy was on point from start to finish. I will say there were a couple moments that were sort of goofy, but that was only really 1 or 2 seconds throughout the whole film. The rest, this guy was on point, and I am so proud to be a VJ fan today. We all love VJ for his style, and he didn't disappoint on this one. He brought it to the screen in full force, and as you all know, we love this guy's dancing, and he performed so well in this one. He has not lost any skill when it comes to that. And let me tell you, his costume design in this really allowed him to carry his character in full force. He didn't overact in any situations or underact. His character fit him very well, and he was able to put, I guess, his own personal flavor into this one. You'll like the storyline. It plays perfect to the VJ style we know. Murgados wanted to bring us some realistic fight scenes in this movie, and I think VJ really did bring that to the screen. There were some, I guess, exaggerated moments in the film, but they did fit in the scenes that Murgados put together. When it came to the comedic relief with Suthian and VJ, he brought it home non-Bond style. If you like that movie, you'll like this combination. And let me just say, if you ever had any doubts about VJ, he will put that to rest in Thuppakki. So now let's touch on Kajol. The chemistry between her and VJ was unbelievable. She was fun, flirtatious, and cute. And let me tell you this, she was able to pull us away from the seriousness of the plot to take us to a fun and loving atmosphere. So on a whole, I would say she performed much better in Thuppakki versus Matron. Next up, we've got Jairam. I've heard some great things about this guy, especially in Kamal Haasan's finale. His energy mixed very well when he was on screen with VJ. Although he didn't get a lot of screen time, I think he played his role perfectly. Playing the villain in this movie, we've got Vidyut. This guy's unbelievable. I watched some of his fight training videos on YouTube before I went to see the movie, and he is capable of so much. There really aren't any villains in Tamil cinema right now that can fight and do the martial arts scenes that he does. At the end of the day, you've seen him in Billet 2, now you've seen him in Thuppakki, and he is becoming one of my favorite villains in Kollywood. Playing the second comedic role in this film, we've got Suthian. He did a great job playing his quirky and light-hearted character in this movie. He worked very well with VJ, and when times got tough in the movie, he was always there to put a smile on your face. The cast in this movie did a superb job. This could be VJ's best movie to date. So for that, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Murgados brings us a solid story when it comes to Thuppakki. He pays tribute to the Indian Army while creating a storyline that allows VJ to conquer a terrorist organization that's taking over Mumbai. The storyline itself builds from start to finish with no weak points, and at the intermission, you're going to be running to get your drinks and to get back in the theater because the second half is even better than the first. The sequences in this storyline were very well put together and really allowed the characters to develop in each and every moment of the movie. As for the twists, there are several of them placed in key points of the film, so get ready for them because they're good ones. For the sake of keeping your Thuppakki experience as amazing as mine was tonight, I'm not going to go any further into the storyline. So let's give it a rating. I'm going to give the storyline a 7.5 out of 10. Now it's time for direction by Murgados, and he brought back VJ to life. Because we've been sort of disappointed from what we've been seeing from VJ in the last couple movies, we were really expecting a lot in this film. And I think Murgados worked perfectly with VJ. He crafted him in a way that brought his mass style back to the screen, which is what excites us all when we watch a VJ movie. The direction by Murgados was crucial in allowing VJ to convey two types of characters. At some points he had to be very serious, fighting crime, have that energy, and then at other points, in a split second, he had to switch to a fun, laid-back character. I don't think he could have done it without Murgados' help, so I will give credit to Murgados for that one. To keep the energy levels high in this film, it was important for Murgados to bring the secondary characters up to VJ's level. How did he do this? He did this by manipulating the way they came across on screen in certain love scenes, fight scenes, and the serious scenes. He did an excellent job, and I give him mad credit for that. Murgados, you haven't lost your ability to direct a movie in the best possible way. You can see your intelligence and your technical abilities shine in this film, and for that, I'm going to give you a 9 out of 10. Santosh Sivan is the cinematographer for this film. He's one of the best in the industry, and his talent really shined in this film. First, I want to sort of go through the song and dance moments. When it came to Google Google, he did a fantastic job capturing the atmosphere and I guess the back and forth dance motions between VJ and Kajal. As for the other song and dance moments, he really did, show us the landscapes in perfect fashion. Cinematographers can really elevate their game if they have the right equipment. And introducing in this film, the Arri Alexa. Wait, do you know where you've heard of that before? Yeah, that's right. The new James Bond movie, Skyfall, was shot with that camera. But it's got nothing on Thuppakki. With everything being shot in Mumbai, it was important for Santosh to capture the city in real-life fashion. And I think he did it very well. In terms of the night scenes, especially the interrogation scenes, I think his creativity and passion came into play. He used a variety of different color lighting to make the moment perfect. Without Santosh's abilities, the overall tone and mood would be lacking in this film. So for that, I'm going to give you an 8.5 out of 10. Haris Jayaraj is bringing us the music for this film. And going into the film, I had a couple favorites. The rock theme song and Google Google. I love VJ's singing on this track. Once I started watching the film, I realized that the songs actually meshed with the scenes better than I thought they would. However, people are saying Haris Jayaraj recycled some beats, and unfortunately I would have to agree, which makes this element of the movie probably the weakest link in my books. So what am I going to rate it? I'm going to give you a 6 out of 10, Haris. Now to sum it all up. Guys, if I can give you one word of advice, it's this movie is amazing and you have to go see it. It's the movie of 2012. I'm talking the best VJ movie since Pokery and Gilly. You're going to love it, I guarantee that. So, let's wrap it up with the final rating. Guess what I'm going to give it, guys? An 8 out of 10. And guess what? This is Review Raja certified. Make sure you check me out on Facebook, guys. Facebook.com/ReviewRaja. I'm also on Twitter, @MovieReviewRaja. And don't forget Instagram, @ReviewRaja. Wait. Did I mention that I filmed a Thuppakki music video the other night? Yeah, that's right. That's coming your way really soon. So make sure you guys check that out. And guess what? It's all for you, VJ.